Ali será partuan ra program rigid umlani atte 11 mestri adir adra blue an yasgul ad ma المكلول أذرا السلابوي المسكينة ودسول جيرلا سيل بروبلم را أملي مروم را ميغري الآن قدمار مرة بارت 2 تل بروغرام رجيت السيل تل بروغرام يموني حتى إليه المستري را أذرا أبواي الغاني أذر أولير را السلابوي را وريرير أجل غاروس لورون ناري أجل وريرير ناري رولين مو وسبير تيجي البروبلم رجيدرا alcohol problem belau mengaringia authority tir malu mengaringia alam tir lol tu raurerir experience tips imo munga bebira comments malu remarks ilgerera tiyagi alcohol abuse belau
about enforcement of the laws that are on the books with regard to the consumption of alcohol, and I had mentioned that there are maybe only 3 or 4 drunk driving cases that have ever come before the court. The point I'd like to make that adds to this is that not only are these laws not enforced, speaking still about drunk driving, but the Department of Public Safety, I don't believe, even has the facilities to enforce these laws. When a person is arrested for driving under the influence of alcohol, and if a case is filed and it comes before the court, it's necessary that the prosecution prove that that person was affected in some way by the amount of alcohol that they had consumed, so that they're an unsafe person driving a vehicle on the highway. And I'm sure that there's no breathalyzer or other method here in Palau, equipment I'm speaking of, or persons capable and trained to use that equipment, so that that kind of evidence can even be gathered and presented to the court. So not only is that particular law not being enforced with any consistency or stringency, but even if persons were arrested for drunk driving or driving under the influence, there would not be present the equipment or the expertise to be able to bring the matter to court and carry it through to the end point. There are a number of other laws that I've mentioned. Again, any night, any of us could go to any bar or club in Palau and watch obviously intoxicated persons being sold more alcohol and being forced into deeper stages of intoxication by their consumption of additional beer or liquor. We could also observe in almost any bar in town the serving of alcohol to minors. We could also observe after 12 o'clock the sale of alcoholic beverages continuing, even though the law says that it cannot or should not. And you know, these laws are all violated regularly, and there's no effort on the part of those persons that are responsible under the law to do anything about it. Why do people drink anywhere? Well, for a lot of reasons. But one of the reasons that people drink is because they're bored, and because there aren't other things for them to do that are more interesting and that will capture their attention and capture their emotions, so to speak. You know, we can talk about depression and tension and stress and a lot of other reasons why people drink. But before you can stop the excessive consumption of alcohol in Palau, I think there needs to be, for young people particularly, other things for them to do that, as I say, capture their emotions and their attention and their interest. When you look at Koror, which is the center of the population here in Palau, consider you're a 16 or 17-year-old boy or girl, and you want to go out for the evening. Well, you can't go roller skating, you can't go ice skating, you can't go to a movie, you can stay home and watch a video, but you can't go out to the corner ice cream store and meet with your buddies or the hamburger place. There's really only one place to go in Koror, and that's to the bars. That's the only place where there's any entertainment. It's the only place where there's anything exciting, in quotes, going on. So activities and opportunities to do interesting things is one of the areas that might have some ameliorative or some negative effect on juveniles drinking. I'm sure, although I've never looked into this in any detail, that if one looked at the churches here in Palau and the activities that they provide for minors, that you would find that those kids who do involve themselves in those activities, and I'm not touting religion at all, I'm just saying there is an alternative activity that is available to those kids who are involved with the church. They probably aren't drinkers, at least a large percentage of them probably aren't drinkers, because, you know, let's face it, if you go out in the evening and you go to a bar, you're going to drink. But if you go to a church activity or some other activity in the community, you're probably not going to drink.
Tel program adom kodonya se Palau drug-free education program. Tel lumura 1987. Ya moktingar tel program to increase students' awareness of the ill effects of drugs and alcohol-related problems. Se algo tulumul tel program ya gimle ko tulruli a close forum الملايير أمبال متبطوق الغاروس الأدرى government parents mar students principals mar the legal interested الأعظم لي المال مقتغر تيال الفورم عملت تراي make people aware was there is such a problem alcohol and drugs al Belau. From that forum it Adamle recognized was there is a problem. Tirgel student panel mal lulu ay sila say dagi molam marijuana madagi moli marom di because ar salima ma pressure ngamal mo omru ringi yagi mo malam marijuana malubagi marom. Ako parents panelist ako ko ay sila say within their family ngariawan remember substance dependent lagay del substance mangariang mal البطاقة الانسيدنس اللي happen a particular family in fact one family عملوا سرا قاعد الغلقير another family almost lost their son but luckily in dimlak ويا التريا رجول other different agencies اللي اتماك الادميت لو سنغاريا problem را Belau. From there it get the different agencies some start a network trial address take the problem of drugs and alcohol al sel Belau
al sela tiel muong mga lui ral nga gort ya guk kla dengan nakal girela talamal ligan na amror talamal amaklor ngi ar or maongerum tamle bateng laad atmale laklalo lagi dagel gotten major crime istigal ada la tomal le mera gargadil ya igal talamal rangi ablo or tigal ad tomal igal talamal al tararo indi serabol cloud rocks la erora memong heroin indreg no chegi da taram le rutul increase rangi indi el time ro pola igal heroin entel gibu puna merio seguida ada mungkin madengli lo sei roma ul ya ada amru lek talamal tegal adal tomal legat talamal mali marrom molon mong endigai merir tumuru toru das tong ro akal ngudo dalabal mom alai melir mal obet milli marrom kau seren mong mal eterolang ya godei matam godiratang misil domesera recordara aguk tumura da se dumura ogadallela adra Belau ira alme sel dulla se ya aida areng dimlaga ogadallela ad naril ne mal gegre disha isbangyol mla andrekil dim manne gegre let negrel angarat ang tamal ubengerum diom sin dik la kwadra da lwil ra ikal Belau. Hindi sila ido isim naringi at tewal adrol muqad. Ngari at teru luluboys. Letul ne impose social capital punishment. Siya adal almad ang mong kodiraad. Hindi milmol hindi mawal tewal ada amlad at teru nga silo dim naklam muqad aktir ente dim nokalbus. Hindi teru nga muqad lumuwas aktir. Insura sila isyabal yang ako din adang Iraq. Idiri kalem tewal ada amat mumal tewal ada lumuqad. Landim nak omlim rom sa isyabal. Mutukura omdas lo sa kalil bal lomrim rom aul. Al sila bod merigera 1945 May. Men mutra bol enda titi 1980. Ito 28 al ada amlad mumal 28 al ada lumuqad. Itirgang al adi tartira di nal etelara rom. Itira di etelara rom. In sila boda Republic na 1980 May. Al sila igala tiurak en beto gara li al adam amlam kuat. En beto gara li al adam namad. En dame serngin directly related to drugs only rom. Mala atal gibil heroin. Hindi directly na English rengi directly tara amle English ro ay gida ala politics ko amdas sa politics ada kalang politics la sil domesra klolul digra blue en severa tiram gigarel ade tumo dia kasal kayureng sa atgoy el amol mol morngi awal maktub isel renger til lekora awada kaugutoy esoleng mormadu ay gigit tumali marron mori ay gigit ko dapat lagi aspecto seklel direct traul
del dome sabe bin lagi sra abuse ra Chelsel Belau en muktub ra awai ada milli marrom ngi mabile marmara blirire gukung nil tilmo malaran ngal gida segidal tama sella wai sel telala adam adile murgo bola la rangal galbebile tumo mangle rangal gal di digalo ngel waseng wangra bra da tel imorir el mo tomli angal ga len aroma diregal tarak mal aklol el social problem ra Chelsel Belau sel domestingie al disela telmal ra Chelsel Belau klo abasentra adal telara rome murgo gut muklia telmal ma diregal manna babtoga a business el sel domesting ultra rome el mo ulma a business amo kampit el moratra business digalo mo la sengal ngal lulul dari admal mem ara rom so el ara gar rom mo bendia
nga kami richoy nga ori rete lobisa child abuse and neglect au era be kuria retyang ya guluria stawang esera guria stawang etamman leptol migaren ngalga au mesertir me ara rom menda gunel wase trigang adra blir oldur ertiren ditiren me ndi selgu meseringi yang mal dakalungil ing saben ngar mata delta metrigagi ngar galme ara rom amo alcoholics self alcoholics mal diloli marom intern and sab eru retreat tigagi den mor ngalgir direk kal mamli marom matrigana ga selbelom ara rom eng rengelata melemeng ngwar ko ati motarak klal belom arengi kan sumeng rang modak al madak tumsel ndagnek malme selom ara rom elome sertir ada tokora malungil tukmal kulang ngarang klel nding ahumda so mal dakalungil ng mal sab elto melya aklangarangal ka
other hospitara umdas mula say alcohol adrekal drug other hospitara adrekal umdas mula say eungela drugs betoklado umdas masen dirwa heroin marwa LSD marwa speed marwa ice gita drugs and there are hospital direk das mula say marijuana madgol man soal mosois bra omingela drugs ngrau ul marada mula say aklalwa drugs awul mula say ni diklalwa drug ni morni aikel tutul mula say physiological dependency abatnya damol turni Edrekal morngia psychological dependency mal oba the sweat magimot sirgi da mol tuirngi Matia bilkul mulwa say tial rungo del maul tuy raikal clalo mabatanga del mosi gerngi kalel sal mal de betokol clalo aso el mosoi seperti al definition mal ube mal bilkul adrak soal betom das waisel endiregal amal mendiregal soal ngarngi at-talkib psychological dependency gid endiregal ngarngi a physiological dependency gid ler adal modiq amlir mal mo social garantir mang ngraw ulam mang kadmal ko ya maklol tokol kila alcohol drugs nga kangun marat mal lorur ngar tokla adar belau emla mamda summa sen culture mang gora maknita tol malri betok la adam larmu la betok tokora drugs el mo partra culture tir endigel culture tir ariru lum korangania belsel matletele endi el anga es culture el al 1990 malu el al 20th century sokol mo 21st century amlam ra mai galvek toy rogoy direkal ngarngi abebi rat ko tingilay lo da culture gid emrko medal el mawal le dal toy mengara al selal luud tiang abul kula mula say ang alcohol meng subd ralla adoli marom al telargid subd adoli marom raul trokok libasyo mal trokok litain engarngi al ula amukul adoli marom ma luul omsal al telararom mal ula basyol moli marom ri menglamo soi sebra culture gid mani ablur adal dire kan narmu larwa marijuana marwa cocaine el dolam en ngara culture tir melen eren de kato saudra culture len de bilsela do saudra ngirtiang mal klot tutel saudra lang mula se ay gay gid el klalo el ngarngia physiological dependency gid ngarnya psychological dependency gid aptlo da multuringi magimot sigi da multuringi malwa nged erul lidam ko mamrul sel dorul el morsel pebur babringi en maulat lamal
gel information go level tianga di 1988 ma 89 ma 90 ible tiadi gel roman nara dial del mosusu Belau di regan ya roman nara skogi nara Mike Freight and me di seguida diamo ba records the breakdown in 88 mlania البيانغم ل 112,830 cases. Hawaiian ل 570 cases. Liquor, ilang again liquor, scotch, vodka, again rawoy, di mix, di undakara imong 4,689 cases. The Mora 89 the year 89 96,246 cases will be young. Talgibul Gasayak made nara 16,000 cases. Di can remember 89 I'm not at time and no dia abiyang Belau no adialam no meow than me and no dia dasun segidam le partly. Hawaiian 1989 amle increase amlo 707 cases. Liquors amlo delivery decrease and diregal mo dimle 1,145 cases. The moon elad rak and di 1990 da January mon mutra September. So you get the Namoria 83,688 cases in Biangan day. Wine at 356 cases, and liquors 1,708 cases. Thomas Egel via Bianga, Segida Malclo. The change I get cases Moradi Imol Beadel, get over a 2 million and Beadel, El Araganamo 2,008,000 Mlabe. again 9 months to January we moved to September. So 1988 again she mamle le klo rak 2,700,000 el bead na miliard el Belau. So lo was 15,000 el other lo was imol adam na lima ka divide shell 2,700,000 by 15,000 and ile ka mala mo to el biang miliard.
Something ngani sokal ngani ko ni remarks sa jat sa tanan mo dul gire lang realize ko sing ngani problems judge direct mal sure wasing outside there direct mal concern and ding mo mention wasing what can they do ngora sab ilki kulmal ruliak mo ngarang ding direct ngani gel to el bonong song sargi di direct al guk masadara tletlela gayid el legal system ra Belau betul ada o gelo sing tegal pulis malu gal court tangra ready talom lim roma di maran moklo even ma gidar mi kekral adam kata complain la sing ram moklo problem Belau ar pulis ma adra court tatam gara indi segida wal kurang ani frustration ra ar adra blue wasing kalel laglo la ready ar pulis kalel laglo la ready tal court kalel laglo ready ninga gida direct no lo otir gida said wal frustration ra ay ga gida le
dia kamsira
dia kamsir legal nga gida wasi agorta dia sel malsia adal din no singam el talal magal malum el talal tom la talamal alla ga gida el masil الملبوضة تليل عادل واسين مرال نانين ميارو من مولين على كرسل التيدول نرى بدين على عادين ديك تواسين ديك بدين على رمول ما بتلول ما بدين على ديك السبب تمغل لودور ندغل
ndek ko ya bon gustong sa imala let's say public safety gustong sa imal wal controller kyal
ndaka equipment tertil ya idlo asin ndaka sabed dima first of all ndaka sabed dima adan mi asin qabl el telal len ngede loge la asin qabl el telal mlangara level ra romal ngara remote tra selar se ngede loge la asin ngari amsil el breath analyzer and the gagada betadi ase breathalyzer segida misila lolgoni la sentia ngora direk mo asanu dani raska sing ngarama bela masada multi-million dollars development mara airport maigar rail tamla aigal bek state travel bela betul aigal state travel bela amla omal sati they have made financial borrowings ra betul bangra
nila dia ka breathalyzer gi
lom araral malu betum ara ablay malu betum ara kerdal girela umat maklela infrastructure malu bang kerdal la kabelment tra Belau dia ka sabed al arara imol breathalyzer
malu facilities un quadre reclamation of facilities ade kal hospital Nagirel ko mo kay local operation
ngirel waisi ngora wala ngariya problem ngagid madangali ndi sel lutal mamsad ni ngal bol mi tanu do asitar problem rigida gida adre bela adia the serious el help per tar problem
Dr. Palau identify pekpet nga drugs nganya amali kal dolam marwa alcohol rum marol mahagal hard drugs ending mo mamsad wasing gada mo dipendre gal to klalo apa tinga mo dipendre ngi ma aptuludum direct mo dipendre ngi enseguida mo ulang mo ko sa lot of problems sebo dipendre gal klalo and then direct mention was hospital rahman malasma direct ngani tamlasm most of el address malugot tamlasm lo sa public gila gila problems direct suadal sugum ka ngani ato don 3 de suadal hospitales la kada bes hospital gil tangani adal direct sol man malasum no ser gil
raskan bilgel der mena Mlamskit Chelsel dara o ura approximate ura container load ngea manager tele national port tel belo magarnya adial selebel belo magar belau mo magar ngamla alam ababil gelder mena o mesai tekila container mer belau as a businessman direct ngaria ya gidele partner lo musa roman direct mer bela marielo aseya selo ura bil gelder mena direct conservative lo ur namut undasem gayid direct admit tengilo aseya ndio self agel figures lumskida adi figure agel na adial me enya ngaria butol ngaras kogi direct ngaras kogira tel continental and micronesia bekul sils ngomai semme bela about 2 years ago engel president Enhauser Busch multi-billion-dollar corporation. Niya kumbalin muru labek paling laklal direct target klalo loru niya Budweiser. Ngay gidal president Enhauser Busch abek to time ania mo review ay gidal egel ledger sales international sales tabado ay sa trarin mo abek to blue ania one egel line in medera Belau 15 containers per month tagida adre Belau gida tel sadrin asim mal beto ngay gidal president Enhauser Busch tamro abado ay sa arbolo dinyo la tel blue population niya di 15,000. I consume about 15 containers of Budweiser a month. Ngal adam le say I have to go see this island. Ngal adam le Belau about 2 years ago.
El de medra biyang un me.
Dimle seguir al bolo ni la setel island di 15,000 ar ada ni manim I say this seguir al biya.
Okay, yo manom sa Lawrence sa program next time mali ya ngaya dur par tiang. Mata next time.